We've all seen some amazing plays in baseball, but have we all seen some of the worst plays? Let's witness everything from the Orioles double play disaster to the pine tar incident. We'll cover them all. In 1951, the Dodgers lost a big game because Ralph Branca, the pitcher, threw the wrong pitch. Bobby Thompson loved the pitch he saw and sent that ball into outer space.
Branca throws. There's a left back. I believe. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the...
The Giants won and Dodgers fans were sick to their stomach. It was a horrible day to be a Dodgers fan, and on top of all this, the legendary call from the announcer shouting that the Giants won the pennant. In 1983, George Brett swung his bat and hit a beautiful game-changing home run, or so it seemed. But the umpire spotted something a little off.
They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this.
Brett's bat had too much pine tar, which is against the rules. So they called off the home run, and Brett was a little unhappy about the call, to say the least. But hey, brother, rules are the rules. In a big game in the 2003 NLCS, Alex Gonzalez made a huge error that in reality cost the Chicago Cubs the game. He tried to catch the ball, but he had a big old oopsie and it slipped right off his glove.
Game 2. Ground ball in the hole is short. And followed by Gonzalez and everybody.
This mistake was a huge deal and cost his team. Many Cubs fans say that this play hurt them way more than Bartman's interference, which happened later on in the game. In 2010, Armando Galarraga was this close to throwing a perfect game, but then Jim Joyce, the umpire, made a horrible mistake. He called the runner safe when he was actually out.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe.
Definitely a terrible call, especially one that ruined your perfect game. In a game against the Cincinnati Reds, Padres player Juan Soto made a bit of a blunder.
Soto's off again. Bogarts to right field, and that's a base hit. Bounced into the glove of Fairchild. Soto thought he caught it, and he's going to run into an out.
Bogart hits a ball which turned into a base hit, and Soto, who was on first base, took off and started running. But he thought the ball got caught, so he put it in reverse and went back to first base, only to realize that he just got tagged out. This was a pretty funny accident, but this next one is actually a little serious. At Fenway Park during a Red Sox game, a woman got hit by a broken baseball bat.
Watch the bat as he has the handle in his hand. He's looking back. He knows. These players are very concerned about that, and we hope.
It happened when Brett Lawrie from the Oakland Athletics was at bat. The bat snapped and a piece hit the woman on her head. She had some pretty serious injuries and lost a lot of blood. EMTs helped her and took her to the hospital. It was a scary moment for everyone at that game. The next play involves a broken bat again, however, this time it does have a happy ending.
Oh, shattered bat, and it catches Tommy Lasorda, who's coaching in the third base coach's box. He pops right back up, and he's all right.
In the 2001 All-Star Game, something funny happened. Tommy Lasorda, who was coaching at third base, got hit by a broken bat. He fell down but quickly got back up, and it was all smiles from the legend. He was okay and didn't get hurt. Everyone clapped, and Tommy got an ovation for one, being okay, and two, for being a good sport about it all. It's a relief that he wasn't hurt, but this next play hurt my brain. In 2017, the Orioles got a game-winning double play on maybe the worst base running I've ever seen from the Nats.
He's got good speed. Goes after the first pitch. Fair ball. Runners stay. They got him trapped. The runner went to third. The guy at third never ran. They can get the final out in a rundown. Nobody's at third. They got the runner trapped.
A ground ball to first base led to a lot of confusion on the field. The runner at second base ran to third, but the guy at third base actually just stayed there and was eventually tagged out, strangely ending the game. And it's about to get a whole lot stranger. In an unforgettable baseball blunder, Ruben Rivera found himself in a comedy of errors.
Against him, the pitch. Swinging, there's a shot deep into right center. Racing back to Lucci, still going back into this valley. It goes right over his glove. He missed it.
With the game on the line, Rivera should have easily scored, ending the game. Instead, he got stuck running in circles around second base, only to finally make it to third. Then he attempted to make it home, but was thrown out by a significant margin. In a game where bases are just 90 feet apart, Rivera managed to run half a mile with all his antics and cost his team the game. This was just absolutely horrible base running, but this next play was the exact opposite. In baseball, there have been some head-scratching mistakes over the years, but in the Cubs-Pirates game, things got extra funny.
Baez hits it on the ground to third. Oh my goodness! Wow! You gotta be kidding me! You've gotta be kidding me! They stole a run! You have gotta be kidding me, Hobby!
A play went all wrong with 2 outs and a runner on second. Instead of tagging the runner or stepping on first base, the Pirates first baseman chased the runner towards home plate, and what followed was comedic chaos. This allowed the runner to score off a third and then the batter to reach first base. Then the catcher's throw went wild, letting the batter get to second base. To make it even worse, the next hitter got a hit, scoring another run. The Cubs won 5-3, all thanks to these silly mishaps. This is by far one of the most bizarre things I've seen. But no mishaps get sillier than what's up next. In the worst/funniest baseball play I've ever seen, the pitcher tries to pick off Segura attempting to steal third base, but somehow, someway, he ends up safe at first base, and he tempts fate again by trying to steal second and finally gets thrown out.
Good stuff. No matter how much you watch this game, there's always something new. And Segura takes off for second. He's got to be out. He's out.
It was like a crazy game of tag. This was for sure head scratcher. I think people lost hair trying to figure this one out because everyone was confused, even the announcers. No one believed what they were seeing. This play will go down as one of the funniest baseball moments and one of the worst moments. It's so ridiculous, you've actually got to see this to believe it, or else you wouldn't believe what I'm telling you. But you'll want to close your eyes when you see this next play. This is just one of the worst calls in baseball history. Orta was called safe when he was actually out at first base. The umpire made a horrible mistake and it caused a lot of drama.
Little squibber to the right side. Worrell races over to cover. The throw doesn't get him.
I understand sometimes the umpires get it wrong on a bang bang play, but this is the World Series, bro, and only the best of the best umpires get selected to call these games. But this call wasn't even close to the right call, man. I understand why Cardinal fans to this day are still pissed about this. Angel fans are also still ready to take up torches on this next play. Let's talk about a controversial play. The Angels and the White Sox were tied in the 9th inning of Game 2 of the 2005 ALCS.
Escobar, another strikeout. Pierzynski is going down to first. The home plate umpire has now made a call and safe.
The Angels pitcher Escobar struck out AJ Pierzynski, or so everyone thought. Angels catcher Josh Paul even started leaving the field, thinking it was the third out. But Pierzynski ran to first base. It was a complete mix-up and everyone was utterly confused. The umpire seemed unsure, and later replays showed what looked like Paul catching the ball, but without an official replay, the call stood, and the White Sox went on to win the game and eventually the World Series. A lot of people say that the ball hit the dirt first, then went into Paul's glove, but I don't know. To me, it looks like he caught that. That's just me. It was definitely a close call, but either way, I'm not an Angels fan, so I'm good. I really don't care. I'm just saying what it looked like to me. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. Which was your favorite bad play on our list? Which horrible plays did we miss? If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to check out the best MLB fights or the best MLB home runs. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, peace.